Dilation.
Hi guys.
Hi, welcome to our first pre-recorded episode. So today we're going to be talking about everything dilation and the joys of it. I'm going to give you lots of my tricks and tips, and she's going to give you lots of information. But no, it's really interesting. So first of all, guys, of course, we're two trans women, and we have to dilate. It is a task.
It is a chore.
It is part of my life.
It's been on our life sometimes.
It is. So basically, after surgery, it's a part of everybody's routine who has had the surgery that we've had.
Yes.
Of course, our surgery is to create a vagina so it can be used.
Mm-hmm.
Short and simple.
Functional.
Functional
Vagina.
Say bigger words, all that stuff. So yeah, so you get given dilators. You are personally dilated in hospital by the doctor or the nurse. When you go home, it's kind of down to you.
Yeah.
It's kind of left to you, if I'm honest. And it is scary.
Yeah, so I think we should just let people know about the reasons why we have to dilate. Immediately after surgery and the months afterwards, we dilate so the wound doesn't close up because the body will reject the surgery that you've had as an open wound. So the year after surgery is very, very important.
Major.
It is recommended that you dilate 3 times a day for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the year after that, so once you've been post-op for a year, you can go down to doing it once a day, 3 times a week. We probably would recommend once a day if you can, even if it's just for a short time.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, that is all you need.
Trick of the hour. I got told as long as it's in for more than a minute, you've technically dilated. It doesn't sound like much, but putting that amount of stretch on your body, trust us, if you did that every day, you're going to progress. And that's what it's all about with dilation. It's all about progressing. You want to achieve the best length. You want to achieve the best stretch, because then you can have, as I would say, a functional sex life and an enjoyable sex life. Dilating is not going to really be part of your foreplay, or it's definitely not something you're going to get out the drawer and be like, it's that time of night. Because first of all, on some issues, I personally dilate in the bath. She's all about the bedroom.
But not in that way.
Oh yeah, not in that way. So personally,
yes.
I dilate in the bath. I find it's much more comfortable. And for me, I'm able to relax and kind of get what needs to be done out of the way, because it's not the best process.
So for me, it's all about positioning, and everybody's body is different. So for me, I can just position myself a little bit better on the bed, and it makes it just a little bit more comfortable for me.
Absolutely.
So
let's introduce the dilators.
Them.
So they're noisy. So these are who you're gonna get.
Yeah, I call these Beauty and the Beast, because
Beauty,
that's a beauty
beast.
and that is a beast.
And you know, these are scary when you first dilate. It is not something that is just easily like, oh god, I need to do this, and you have to do it. There's all the different things to deal with. Like obviously post surgery, you're going to be a bit of a state in a sense. You're going to be rough. You're going to be ill. You're not going to want to do it, but do it. It's essential. So first of all, you start with the small one. The small one is all about length. It creates a longer and a more functional vagina. The big one is for width. It's her favorite. The big one is for width, but you can get bigger and you can get smaller. So it kind of is all about what you're achieving. If you're in a full-on relationship and you know what's going to fit, then choose that size. I personally, not bragging, but I personally had to change my sizes up. So I went for a medium, because at some points I couldn't really go comfortably between the small and the beast. But I then also went for a bigger one. So I am aiming to grow and stretch and be more comfortable so I can have more of an enjoyable experience. Yeah, I'm bragging. But seriously, it's so important. Tips and tricks for positioning. As Jossy's already said, it's all about the way you're going to sit in the bath. A little bit different. It's the way you hold the dilator. It's the position of the dilator. I personally find using a lubricant that is silicone-based. I'm not doing promotion. Please don't say I am. Silicone-based. For me, it's smoother. It lasts longer. You don't get this sticky kind of irritation after. I suffer quite bad from rashes and irritation. So silicone-based for me is fine. Jossy, you can kind of use everything.
I can use either. A very good tip that Faye gave me is that when you're dilating, take it out and put it back in.
Yes, taking it out and putting it back in is a very, very old trick I used to use. The newer one that I'm doing, because I wanted to stretch, which is perfectly fine for anyone using Beauty and the Beast, small one, large one that you're given when you come out of hospital, is twisting. Mm-hmm. So what I really do find, if you get to a point on the dilator and you're stuck, twist. If you have the room, because some of us don't, you will get more stretch. And then once you've done that, the same thing goes for the bigger one or the one in the middle or a bigger one than that. Twist and snap, if you're like Legally Blonde. Twisting the dilator is an easy way to help you get more out of the tool you've been given. And as you've said, position is important.
Yes. So a question I had when I was in the run up to my surgery was, how long does this last? Like, am I going to be having to do this overnight? Am I going to have to be doing it for hours on end? The recommended, so this is what's recommended from the hospital, is that with the small one, you do 5 minutes. So you insert this for 5 minutes.
And with the big one, you do 20 minutes.
You do 20 minutes. I think you can do a little bit of a personal choice on that. Sometimes you can do 10 minutes with this one, 10 minutes with that one.
Personal preference.
I personally think if you aim for the whole dilation process to take half an hour, that is a good dilation. But as you said before, even if you've just done it, well, waving this around in your hand, even if
I'll take that offer. I told her it's a favourite.
Even if
you've done this,
even if you've done this for a minute, then it's okay because you've still done it. That is important.
And your new best friend. This is going to become your new best friend. Dilators are there for life, but this is your new best friend.
You must use this.
You get a douche when you leave the hospital. First of all, bin it.
Go
on Amazon, go on eBay, order yourself a good one, a silicone one. They're really hardy. They can fit in your travel bag. This is another thing as well. Get a little bag, a little plastic bag that you can keep everything in. Dignity and a little bit of decorum is always nice to have. But this guy is going to be your best friend. Keeps you fresh, keeps you healthy, and you can always know that you're not in a bad place if that is an okay process.
So here's another little tip I was given, mostly for when you're recovering from surgery, when you're dilating and douching. Put a little bit of bio oil in the douche, and that'll help with your scarring.
Scarring. Let's touch on scarring just before we finish about dilation. Scarring is going to be there. Nothing you can stop. But the main thing and the most important thing is dilation. If you don't dilate, you're going to have an absolute negative and unsuccessful post-operative experience. If you have any questions, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and click that bell so you get updates of when our live videos go live. And don't forget to check out our recent show with a very lovely drag queen from the USA. And we will be bringing you these weekly videos, including lots more on the process of being a post-op trans woman. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.